Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're jumping into multi-level marketing, or MLM. You've probably heard of it, maybe seen posts about it, and perhaps you're wondering, well, what does it really take to make it work?
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of noise out there.
Exactly. And forget those get-rich-quick ideas. Like pretty much any serious business, doing well in MLM means real work, dedication, and honestly, learning some specific skills. That's what we're digging into today.
Precisely. That myth of instant wealth, it really hides the fact that it takes effort. Just like starting any business, or climbing a career ladder, you got to learn the ropes, build up your knowledge, your skills. So let's break those down.
Let's do it. So our sources point to a few key areas, starting with sort of personal skills. Communication is first up, but it's more than just talking, right?
Oh, much more. Effective communication here really starts with active listening, like really understanding what potential customers or your team members actually need or want.
Before you even start selling anything.
Exactly. Then you need that persuasive speaking, being able to clearly articulate, how the product or the opportunity actually benefits them. And if you're leading teams or presenting, public speaking comes into play too.
Okay, makes sense. And then resilience and persistence. I imagine hearing no is just part of the daily grind.
Absolutely. Rejection is, well, it's just guaranteed. Resilience is about bouncing back, not letting it derail you. And persistence, that's sticking with it, staying motivated even when things feel slow. The folks who succeed long term, they have that grit.
Yeah, that mental toughness. And linked to that, I guess, is self-motivation and discipline. Because you're essentially your own boss.
You nailed it. There's no one looking over your shoulder. Yeah. You have to manage your own time, juggle tasks, set clear goals for yourself, and crucially, have the discipline to actually follow through day in, day out. That internal engine is vital.
Right. Okay, moving on. Let's talk sales and marketing skills. Product knowledge seems like a big one. How deep do you need to go?
Pretty deep. You can't just know the name and the price. You need to understand the features, sure, but more importantly, the benefits. How does it solve a problem for someone? What makes it unique, the USP,
So you can speak confidently, answer questions properly.
Exactly. And sound genuine because you actually believe it.
Yep.
That ties directly into sales techniques, too. Handling objections smoothly, knowing how to guide the conversation towards a close.
And following up, I imagine.
Oh, massively important. Follow-up isn't just nagging. It's about building a relationship. Consistent contact after that first chat is key.
And nowadays, a lot of this networking and relationship stuff happens online, doesn't it?
Huge part of it now. Yes, face-to-face still matters, but expanding your network online, using social media effectively to connect to build your personal brand, that's fundamental for outreach today.
Okay, next category. Team building and leadership. This feels like where MLM really differs from, say, traditional sales.
It is a major component, yeah. It's not just about your sales. It's about building and leading a team, your downline. Good leadership here means inspiring them, guiding them, setting a positive example, really motivating them to hit their goals.
Which means you're also a mentor, a trainer.
You have to be. Investing in your team's success is investing in your own, coaching them on sales techniques, how to recruit, how to manage their potential teams. It's crucial.
Yeah.
And inevitably, you'll need some conflict resolution skills too. Teams have disagreements.
Right. Managing people. Okay, let's touch on the business management side. Financial literacy seems obvious, but maybe overlooked.
It can be. You absolutely need to understand the commission structure inside out. How do you actually get paid? Plus, managing your own business expenses, budgeting for your MLM activities, and being aware of, tax implications. It's running a small business, essentially.
And like any business, you need a plan, strategic planning.
Yep. Setting realistic goals, sales targets, recruitment goals, and then actually tracking your progress against them. That helps you see what's working, what's not, so you can adjust.
And I guess technology helps there.
Definitely. Basic tech proficiency is pretty standard now. Using things like CRM tools to manage contacts, understanding social media analytics to see what's landing. It gives you an edge.
Okay, nearly there. Two more big ones. Adaptability and continuous learning, and then ethics. Adaptability first, the market changes, right?
Constantly. Products get updated, consumer trends shift, maybe even the company's policies change. You have to be flexible, willing to pivot. And part of that is being open to feedback, learning from what you're doing, and just continuously improving your approach. Never stop learning.
And finally, but maybe most importantly, ethical and legal compliance. Doing things by the book.
Non-negotiable. Seriously, understanding the specific laws and regulations around MLM in your area is critical. And transparency, being crystal clear about the compensation plan, the effort involved, the potential risks, that builds trust and protects everyone, it's foundational.
Wow, okay. Listening to all that, it really hammers home the point success in MLM isn't luck or some secret handshake. It's built on this, like, incredibly broad set of real skills.
It really is.
And, for anyone listening who might be considering MLM or maybe just curious, think about it this way. It's almost like a real-world MBA, isn't it? An opportunity to develop serious business acumen.
That's an interesting way to put it.
Yeah. Imagine mastering persuasive communication, building leadership skills by guiding a team, getting savvy with finances and strategy. Even if you eventually do something else, those skills are incredibly valuable. It's a real chance for, significant personal growth.
Absolutely. The takeaway really is that thriving in MLM requires genuine effort, a real commitment to learning, and putting a wide range of skills into practice consistently. It's a legitimate business opportunity, but it rewards those who treat it seriously and invest in themselves.
So as we wrap up, maybe take a second to think about the skills we discussed: communication, resilience, leadership, financial sense, ethics. Which ones stood out to you? How could developing even one or two of those benefit you, whether it's in MLM or just in your career, your life in general?
That's a great point. These aren't just MLM skills. They're life skills, business skills, things that can empower you pretty much anywhere.
Definitely something to think about. Thanks for diving deep with us today. Until next time.